Alrighty, so now let's set up how we can start using our items. So first thing we want to do is in our interact BPI, let's add another function that's called use item. Not it, me. Use item. And then the item we want to use is an item info. So it'll have an input of an item info. Item info struct for the type. Double check and make sure, yeah. Alright. So now, in our player blueprint, we will have access to an event use item. I can't spell. So we can create a function over here called use item. Use items. We'll just use items. And it will take an item info struct. Also item info type coming in. Compile that back out in the event graph. On event use item, we call our use items function. Just like that. I'm going to move this down a little bit and comment it that this is our menu. And then this is our interact pickup and use item function. So in here in our use item, we want to break this open. And the reason we're going to break it open is because we're going to do a switch on item type. So we'll drag off and do a switch on item type. So for right now, all I have is chest armor, leg armor, boots, belt, and gloves. So we're going to set up that many functions. So first one is going to be swap chest armor. Well, let's just do the one, and then we can do the inputs as we need to, which is going to be item info. We'll just do it that way. And then we can duplicate it. So duplicate this function, swap leg armor, and then it already has that item info struct established. So duplicate that, swap gloves, 1, 2, 3, duplicate, swap belt, duplicate, swap boots. So we're going to do the chest armor first. And what we want to do is we want to grab our chest armor info that we already have and break it open, because we want to see if we currently have an actor class in that slot. If we don't, for instance, we've clicked one of these buttons right here and unequipped it, then we don't want it to, where is my thing? There it is. Then we don't want to pick up anything. But if we have something equipped, then we want to swap it out. So we want to see if this is a valid class. We'll do a branch right here. So if it is a valid class, then we want to call our pickup item function. So we want to pick up, which one? We'll just call pickup item. And then the item pickup is whatever we have equipped on the true. But I'm gonna just do it like this so that I don't have wires crossed all over. So if we, after we've picked that back up, or if we don't have it, then we want to set our chest armor info to our new armor info. And for right now, we will just actually in our event graph, after we use item, then we'll do this refresh menu, so we can just connect it right here. So just to check, that was chest armor, I believe. So let's look for some chest armor on the ground. but not the one we already have. Probably helps if I call the onClicked event in here. All I have is the function over here. I'm dumb. Swap chest. And we're doing that. So let's go into our inventory icon. On the item button, we will do an onClicked event. And onClicked, we want to get player character. And we want to call that use item message. And then we will just feed in this item info right here. And now, I think it was you, wasn't it? No. You? No. Swap chest. Oh. I keep jumping the gun. Alright, so on chest item, we actually need to call swap chest armor. My goodness, I'll get there eventually. So we can actually, to make this a little tidier, we'll promote this to a local variable. Item used. And plug that in just like that. And then over here, we'll just plug that item used in. So, let's try this again. Yeah, it didn't remove it from my item, but it's updating appropriately. So we'll do the remove item a little later on. But let's go ahead and do the same thing for leg armor. We'll go ahead and just plug that right here. Let's see, boots is next, so swap boots. Belt right there, and then gloves, so right there. And then since this is being updated every single time, we can actually just use this and plug it in to all of them like that. Tidy it up a little bit. Compile. And then we can do the same thing in all the other ones. Hooray. But we can actually just do it like this. So we'll take this. Not you. Actually, you know what? You two. And you two. We'll Control C. Let's go into swap leg armor. Control V. Plug that in. And then this is leg armor, so I'm going to just drop this right here. If you drop a variable on top of another variable, it'll actually let you just swap it out if they're the same type. So set, and then plug that in. Swap gloves, paste. Grabbing my gloves. Equipping. Setting, plugin, belt. Oops. So belt info, set my belt info, plug that in, and then boots. So paste. Boots right there, boots right there, boots right there, and plug in. Alright, so I'm going to save real quick, and now, let's see, make sure we're picking up all warrior stuff. That's not warrior stuff. That's not warrior stuff. So, swapping my pants, swapping my gloves, my boots, chest piece, and belt. It's all working on this end. Now we need to update this. So that's all working appropriately. Save, just double check. So now, if we go back into our swap chest armor, Right here where we're setting the chest armor to the new things, we can actually break this open to get access to this armor material and armor mesh. So this is the chest one. So I'm going to get the mesh and I want to set material. I'm going to set the material, but I'm going to look real quick and see. Oh, it's only got one. It's only got one. Alright, so the armor material will go here. Plug that in. And then for my chest addition, chest armor add, we'll grab that and we will set skeletal mesh to the armor mesh. Huzzah! So now when I jump in, So we went through and we added on the adds, but then didn't go through and add them here. So let's go grab our glove, chest, boots, and pants. Sorry. We'll just plug these all into the target, just like that. Compile that. And now when I pick that up, yeah, now it's picking up and changing out my armor. And changing it back. But it's continually picking up. But let's go ahead and update the rest of these real quick. So we did the chest armor. This isn't going on too long, is it? No, not too bad. Alright, so what we can do is just take all of this, Control C, go over into swap leg armor, go to the end of it, do it just like that, and then for leg armor, this was legs lower. No, not legs lower. Legs upper. Legs upper is the material I wanted to adjust. That's not working. So legs upper. Make sure that it only had the one. It only has the one. The chest armor add. Pants armor add. So just swap out the skeletal mesh with the addition and the material with whatever needs a material change. The mesh change with whatever needs a mesh change. And then let's go see if we can... What is happening here? So my warrior pants. Chest warrior. Okay. Pants warrior. Make sure you got the right the right material selected. That helps. This is chest also. Warrior belt. Belt warrior blue. Warrior boots. No warrior. Belt, cape, chest, gloves, helmet, pants, shoulders. Nothing. Oh, crap. Alright, so maybe this one just doesn't need it. And then warrior gloves. Warrior hand? No. Warrior glove. Yeah. Alright. So now let's try that out. We'll maximize real quick. Pants. Still nothing? What are you doing? Chest. Pants. Warrior pants. This might just be an issue on my material. I'm gonna try some things real quick. Just set that it's two-sided and see if that fixes it. Apparently not. Why is it? It's the legs upper. Setting the material index, legs upper. Oh. It was a foolish thing on mine. Body warrior. I bet that's got it. What in the hell? Warrior pants, leg armor. Yes, right here. Save. Sorry. I don't know why this isn't doing what it's supposed to. Let's see. Equipment. Pants. Peasant pants. Warrior, ranger. I don't know, the dude that I got these assets from updated them recently, and so it's kind of throwing everything in a tizzy. Legs upper has one element, element 0, armor material goes here. Alright, warrior pants. Let's see. Warrior. But regardless, this should be... Oh, I'm an idiot. No, I'm setting this to right. It is the pants armor add that I'm setting the skeletal mesh. It works here. Alright. Pants. No pants. What? That's a material issue on my side, but the point is it's working. So now you can swap back and forth. So I won't dwell on that any longer. I'll figure that crap out in between, because it's gonna bug me. No. It must be an issue with my coding, because if it's working but not here, then... Then it's something about the way I'm doing it here. So set material, armor material, like that. I'll be right back. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on with the pants. The best I've been able to do is get it to where they are appearing like... If you've been compiling shaders this whole time, I swear. I haven't changed anything. The only thing I did do was I came in here and I changed it to that, and then I saved it. I haven't changed anything in this. I haven't changed nothing else. Oh, you... Anywho, I don't know what changed, but it changed. So let's move on. Let's go into the gloves. So we want to change our character's hands and arms on this one. So let's grab out our hands and our arms and the glove add. So I'm just not gonna copy and paste anymore in case that's what messed it up last time. But I want to, for my hands on my character, these are ones that require a material change. So I will set material. Let's see, arms, they only have the one. So armor material goes here, arms here. And then for the glove add, we can set skeletal mesh right there. And now when we swap out our gloves, fingers crossed, nothing turns invisible. But it's working on the arms. It's right there. That's it. But it's not on the hands. But it swaps right back. I'm just gonna assume it's a material issue on my end, and I'm just gonna carry on. We're just gonna carry on through. We're gonna pull like the doors. We're gonna break on through to the other side of this belt function. So for the belt, this one on my character is just a mesh swap. I didn't add the belt, so I'm gonna add a skeletal mesh to be my belt. No wonder her shirt looked so funny. And for a default, it's just gonna be peasant belt. And of course, I'll need to go in and add it to this. Compile, and then jump back over. And that looks decent. As soon as the shaders compile, because apparently that's been the issue. I must be running out of space. So, on the swap belt, grab the belt, set skeletal mesh. Mine doesn't require any material changes, so I can just break this open, get my mesh and plug it in right there. And I'm gonna have a conniption if it hey, it's swapped. But I don't have anything set for the peasant belt apparently, but it's equipping. And then gloves, still doing your stupid thing, but you're doing right, and you're doing right. Let's see, gloves. Maybe if I set the material here. If I set it to the warrior body right here, compile. No, it's not doing no. But it was on the hands. How are you on the hands now? But not the fingers? Just kidding. Just kidding. I don't know what the hell. Gloves. Oh. Maybe because I'm dumb and I didn't actually change the body material in here. I hope I didn't accidentally change the... Nope, you're still being an ass. Warrior gloves are not chest armor, they are gloves. Oh, but that's in the data table. Gloves. Hands add. If this works, then I'm just gonna assume it's some issue on... That's fine. That's fine. The reason the hands were gray is because I need to go into my texture and just adjust that, but at least it's working there, which means it'll eventually work here when it decides to. Are you kidding me? Okay. We're moving on. Swapping gloves is working. Swap a belt. Now we'll swap boots. So for the boots, we're just gonna set the visibility of my character's feet to false. And then we're gonna set the legs lower. We're gonna set the skeletal mesh. Now for that one we want to set the material. So for the skeletal mesh, we actually want that to be the boots. Break. That's material. Boom. So just gonna check that real quick and see what's broken about that for no reason. Hey, it's doing mostly right. I know what that issue is. So because of the boots, I also need to set my lower legs. Visible. So just gonna check my warrior boots real quick, cause see how many. Yeah, so basically I just need to go into my boots right here and then set the default body mesh to the warrior like that, and then setting my legs lower, also invisible. Oh. Clearing that back out, but also making sure, did I set that? Let's see. Boots add. Yes, I did. Alright. So, she barefoot. Put on my boots. That's doing like it's supposed to. Put on my pants. Doing like it's supposed to. Gloves. It's now doing like it's supposed to. Chest piece. And belt. So it's all working appropriately. Peasant boots. Peasant pants. Gloves. Chest. And belt. That's probably just something to do with the data table. Yes. I don't know. That's funny though. Alright. Save everything real quick. Let's double check everything real quick. Pants. Boots. Chest piece. Belt. Gloves. Yeah, look at you. You're ready for battle. But let's say, I'm not ready for battle. Alright, let's go back. Yeah, there you go. Now you're able to swap and equip. It's updating over here. Alright, so I don't know what the hell happened, but in the next one we'll start setting up the ability to completely unequip armor and removing items from our inventory when we do put it on. So I will see y'all for the next one. Bye bye!